Hi guys, it's Robin, and something I've been watching a lot of lately is Sesame Street, because my niece Maddie is a big fan of Elmo and all his friends. I loved Sesame Street when I was a kid. I even had a little Sesame Street playset, which was really cool, and a Big Bird doll. That was my favorite. So I'm really excited about these pops. I've got Cookie Monster Ernie, Bert, Super Grover, who is so awesome, and Oscar the Grouch, who is one of my favorite characters. In case you guys haven't noticed, I always like the grumpy characters. These guys are so cool. There's also a Mr. Snuffleupagus that we saw at Toy Fair. I'll try to put a picture in so you can see him. And according to this box here, it also says to look for more Funko Pop Sesame Street vinyls coming soon. Big Bird, Elmo, the Count, and Grover. So that would be really cool to have those guys. I grew up in the pre-Elmo era. There was a time when there was no Elmo, guys. I know it might be hard for some of you to believe. Let me get these guys out of their boxes and we can look at them up close and talk more about Sesame Street. I love these pops. They are just so cute. And look how cute Ernie looks on his box there. So adorable. And like I said, here's the whole set. Snuffleupagus is one of those big 6-inch ones, and he was really cute. I wonder if they're going to make a big bird like that too. That would be really adorable. So I don't know if you guys have seen Sesame Street lately, but they have a lot of content up here on YouTube, and you should definitely check it out because they have some really funny things. Like if you're a grown-up, you'd really get a kick out of. Like they have things called Upside Down Abby, and what's the other one? True Mud, and they have like a whole Game of Thrones spoof, and it's actually really funny. I find it very interesting, and they also did like a great Comic-Con episode that was really great. So they're definitely like just really appealing to the parents and the adults who are watching too, I think, and it's so funny. And I love that some of the original cast is still there on the show, and it really brings back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. I love this Oscar the Grouch. I'm a big fan of Oscar. I love that there's a trash can on the lid is on the top of his head, and I love that he has his little scram sign, and I love that he's got Slimy here. That is so super awesome. He's got that big unibrow and lots of furry texture. So super cute. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's so cute. And here is Cookie Monster. We sing a lot of C is for Cookie. I mean, I love that he has his little cookies. I think that is such a cute detail. And I love the eyes on him. He has the big googly eyes, which is really cool. So he really looks like Cookie Monster, and not really unless it's like a Funko version. Lots of furriness here too. Me love Cookie. Like I said, I watch a lot of Sesame Street lately. Then we got Bert and Ernie. Oh, Bert looks so cute. Love the saddle shoes, the stripy shirt. Bert has not changed much over the years since I was a kid. He's got his unibrow too. That little tuft of hair. So cute. These guys have pretty good paint jobs. His shoes are a little smudgy, but I mean, I think overall they look really great. And he is so funny, Bert. He hasn't changed much either. And there's a new segment with Bert and Ernie. I forgot what it's called. Like their big adventures, and it's done in like this claymation style. And it's really cute. I really enjoy that part. And then here's his buddy Ernie. And I love that Ernie's got his little rubber ducky, and his shirt looks so cute. Ernie's just so awesome. Ernie's one of my favorite guys too, and he's so super cute. And my niece. This is so funny. There's a song on the Muppet movie soundtrack that is Fozzie and Kermit singing, but Maddie thinks it's Bert and Ernie. It's the song Moving Right Along, and I never thought of that before, but it's the same voices. Blew my mind. Never thought of that in all these years. I love those guys. I wish Bert had a little prop too, like if he had his little pigeon, so he could be doing the pigeon, doing the pigeon. I still love the Sesame Street songs. They're so great. The old ones and the new ones. All really awesome. And they get a lot of good celebrity cameos too. It's really fun to see who shows up on Sesame Street. And this is one of our all-time favorites. This is one of my sister's favorite characters, Super Grover. And Super Grover is doing a lot of cool stuff with science and math. They kind of rebooted the Super Grover segment a couple years ago and introduced like Super Grover 2.0, and it's really fun and funny, and we really enjoy those segments as well. I love his little G here and the cape with the pose, and of course he's got his helmet, and he can fly and crash into things and be awesome. Grover is just one of the best ever. We love Grover. These guys are just so cool. Like I said, I mean, these are the characters I grew up watching. And then later they introduced some of the other guys that you guys might love, like Elmo and Abby. They need to make Abby Cadabby Pop. Abby is so super cute. I love that Flying Fairy School. I bet you guys didn't know I knew so much about the Sesame Street. They could make Murray, Tully. Who else could they make? Abby, Zoe, Rosita, the big dog, what's his name? Barkley? I mean, there's so many possibilities. Harry Monster. There's lots and lots of awesome Sesame Street characters. And you guys know I love the Muppets, so is it any surprise that I love these other Jim Henson creations? And, you know, Kermit the Frog started out in Sesame Street too. Also, another one of my all-time favorites. So I hope that you liked this video and subscribe, and be sure to let me know which one is your favorite Pop, and who's your favorite Sesame Street character, even if it's not here. And I hope you'll like this video and subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or else we'll be real grouchy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!